the harder it's going to be to move forward in your life. And I think that's my biggest message for you today. In today's video, I am giving you a medical update with me, and I'm sharing 3 tips on how to be a survivor. Hi guys, I'm Marina Blackford. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my subscribers. As always, I am so happy you guys are here. You guys are my champions. You are my cheerleaders, and I'm just so thankful. Every time you return, comment, like, and it just keeps me going. So thank you for being here. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. You're just gonna hit the subscribe button down below, and you will be subscribed to get weekly videos. I post weekly videos about my life, which is that I'm a 2-time breast cancer survivor, a mom to toddlers, and I have a passion for sharing positivity and life hacks, so welcome. Today's video, I want to share a medical update with me. If you saw my last video, I asked for your help, which I don't often do, but you know, this is a community, guys, and I feel like I'm here to pay forward tips to you, but by commenting, you guys really help others, and by commenting back to me, you really help me. So thank you. I asked for your help, you know, to send me all the prayers and the positive thoughts about a biopsy I had to have done. So I had to have a skin biopsy done. To catch some of you guys up, I have a skin rash that presents like eczema, and I have had that honestly like my whole life. So because of the area in between my breasts, my reconstruction, they wanted to, my oncology team wanted my dermatologist to biopsy. But they took some skin, and if you don't mind, I'll show you what it looks like now. It's not really gross, it's just kind of, it's a small little dot. So they did a punch biopsy, which is that they numbed the skin, they kind of did a little circle punch, and then dug out some more skin and sent it to a lab to just get a official pathology report. So it was not painful to do, and it's very small, and I'll just show you what it looks like so you can see. All right, so the skin is here where it's been red on and off. This is breast reconstruction each side, and there's the small punch biopsy that's healing. Here's the update. I got the phone call from my dermatologist, and she said it is not Paget's disease, which is what they thought it could be. That is a skin that is something that presents like eczema, but it's near the breasts or genitals usually. And that was something it could have been. It's not that. So they officially don't know what it is, and it's likely just some form of eczema. And to be honest, it just keeps coming on and off. And I feel like it's related to 2 things that my skin rashes have always been related to, which is the weather and stress. You guys feel me? If you've ever had issues with something that's chronic, I feel like those are 2 factors. So that's an update with that. And I'll continue to keep you guys updated. Here's the great news. It was not cancer. There's no cancer cells, and I knew it wouldn't be. Now that I've given you guys a medical update with me, I'll continue with that medical update and just say, excuse me for my congestion. I have a head cold currently. My kids are back in their Montessori school, and just head colds are going around. I tested negative for COVID twice, so it's just the back to school sickness, and I got some of it. So let's work through this. I want to talk about 3 tips that I've kind of put together to help you be a cancer survivor. Now, that sounds kind of crazy, like how to be a survivor. Like what? This whole time I've been trying to figure out how to beat cancer and fight cancer, and now I need help to be a survivor? Yeah, you probably do. And if you don't, awesome for you. But some of us just need that, just need some help with working through what it is to be a survivor. And so what are the steps we can do to be a survivor and cope and manage? So here's what I've put together for you. Number 1, acknowledge where you've been. All right, you have been through a lot as a cancer survivor. You have likely gone through treatment that involved the biopsy. It involved multiple medical appointments. It involved maybe treatment of chemo, radiation, surgery, after, you know, chemo medications, just so much, immunotherapy. I mean, you guys, you have been through a lot to get to where you are. So let's just acknowledge that you've been through a lot. That's a lot of trauma. It's a lot of wounds physically and emotionally. And then this doesn't just apply to cancer, guys. When you have cancer, it's going to open up other wounds that you might not have known were there or hadn't had to deal with in a while. Because now you have cancer and you're like, oh man, like I hope my friends and family will help me. And sometimes friends will disappear. And that's okay because maybe they needed that space. You don't know what they've been through, and that is what it is. But sometimes people don't show up to help because of us, because we've never asked for help. We're not good at asking for help. We're used to being independent and taking care of life on our own. And now all of a sudden, you're like, well, why isn't anybody stepping up? Well, maybe because you kind of created that environment. So text somebody, call somebody. And if somebody says, hey, if there's anything I can do for you, let me know. Say yes. Just say yes and just take the help. Yes, will you please bring me a tea today? Yes, will you please drop off some soup at my door? Yes, will you take my kids to school? Whatever it is, guys, like just allow some help in your life and know that you are a part of that. So acknowledging where you've been is going to help you move through all of this. We have to just say, wow, I just went through a lot. And not everybody does that around you, so don't fault them for not knowing what it's like. Okay, we can't be mad at people because they're not cancer survivors. Instead, why don't you rally with some cancer survivors by showing up here, commenting, finding a Facebook group, joining a group at a cancer center, and get around your people. And that's where you guys can find like sharing your stories and uplifting each other and what's next. Number 2 is to step into where you are. So this is essentially being present, right? But let's step into where you are. Are you currently fighting cancer? And if you are, keep looking up tips that'll help you. I have tons on my channel. I encourage you to look up my chemo tips, day in the life, anything that you can pick up from me that can help you. That's what this channel is here for. So if you're fighting, make sure you're just doing things to manage your fatigue, your nausea, and talk to your oncology team. Of course, they're there to help you too. Are you a survivor? What you've survived? Like step into that. Like say it. I am a survivor. I have survived cancer. I have beat cancer. It maybe beat me down a little, but in the end, I beat it. And just really step into that, own that. Okay, I think it's really important. And in this stage, I feel like gratefulness should be a part of this stage. Let's be grateful for where you are. Whether you're fighting, you're beating cancer, whether you've survived, you're grateful for your doctors, your family, your life. Gratefulness will really save you in this stage. Dog interruption. My dog. Okay, sometimes it's hard to be grateful because you're bitter. You're like, why did I have to go through that? That was awful. I lost my hair. I lost friends. I lost, I gained weight. I lost who I was. It's hard. So to snap out of that, you got to start being grateful, period. You have to write down 3 things every day of what you're grateful for, and just write it in a little journal, some little notepad next to your bed, and just start to do it because you have to change your thinking. Here's something that I keep hearing, a trend in the podcasts I'm listening to lately, which are all in Oprah Super Soul lately, and they're just fantastic. You keep thinking these external things are going to change, and none of that is going to change your situation and how you feel until you change on the inside. Okay? And that is like huge to like just acknowledge and accept. So it all starts with you guys. Start being grateful and just start with the practice of being grateful. I'm a huge fan of fake it till you make it, okay? If you don't feel that way, just try faking it. Just try being like, you know what? No, I'm grateful for today. Even though if you're kind of a little bit mad, just say it. Just look in the mirror and say, today, I'm grateful I woke up. Because somebody didn't wake up today and they wish they had this day that you've been given. Okay, the biggest impact you can make are the little ones throughout the day. If you can be kind to a stranger, imagine the ripple effect that that has. If you can be kind to someone at the store, in the parking lot, at your work, imagine in your family, in your home. Can you be kind to your spouse? Can you be kind to your children? Imagine the effect that that will have. Okay, so that's stepping into today and where you are. Number 3 is to let go. So now we're talking about the past. We're going to just let it go. What does that mean? This is what I think people have the hardest time with as far as being a survivor, and that's why it's so important, this part. You got to let go of what was, because nothing will ever be what it was. Not in nature, not in life, not with yourself, okay? Whether you're a survivor or not. So let go, all right? You gained some weight from steroids. Bummer. It is. It sucks. You know, you lost your energy because of chemo. You lost your hair because of chemo. But do you have cancer? Did you beat it? Did it get you to where you are and where you need to be? I hope it did, and I hope it does for you guys. So let go of the rest, all right? All we got to focus on is right now. So what am I going to do today to make myself feel good? I've gained weight. Can I cut out a soda today? Can I bring in some healthy foods today? What can I just swap to make myself feel good today? Is my hair growing today? Can I do a scalp massage today? Can I shampoo my wig today? Can I get a hat today? I mean, just let go of what was, guys. The more you hold on to what was, the harder it's going to be to move forward in your life. And I think that's my biggest message for you today. And I hear you guys and I feel you guys, because I do not like my hair right now. I'm just going to be honest with you. And you know what? I mean, that is what it is. And I get compliments though, you know, and that's fine. Like, it's fine. Everything's fine. I mean, don't don't just cover up, feelings, but feel it. Like, feel it. Say, I don't like my hair right now, but it's okay, because I look at pictures of where my hair was longer after having cancer the first time, and I know it's going to be there again. I know it's going to get back to that. And so it's fine. I'm not going to waste today being bitter about my hair when I can be enjoying time with my family, when I can be productive at work, and when I can be making these videos for you guys. So I just want to acknowledge all of those things that I feel like are ever present in our mind, and give you some tips on how to go through it. So thank you for being here. As always, guys, I welcome your comments. Please share this video with somebody that needs it in their life. And I just hope you have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye, guys.